What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to U2. Yes, indeed, U2 fans feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Steve Smith, and this is actually one of Steve's 3 prioritized requests for the month of June for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Steve. Hope you enjoy the show. Steve wanted to see me react to this. It is U2 with a tune entitled In a Little While. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait, hold it, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Dolan C1234, okay? And the video has 507,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. U2, In a Little While, Boston 2001 live. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
So this is a song that Joey Ramone loved. They played it to him while he was lying in his hospital bed a couple of months back. It was the last song that Joey Ramone heard in his life here. And that's an amazing thing for somebody who grew up as a fan of Joey Ramone, I can tell you.
Yeah.
Anyway, Joey turned this song about a hangover into a gospel song, I think. Because that's the way I always hear it now. Joey Ramone's ears.
In a little while, surely you'll be mine. In a little while, I'll be there. In a little while, this hurt will hurt no more. I'll be whole, love. When the night takes a steep breath and the daylight has nowhere. If I crawl, if I come crawling home, will you be there? Check that.
It's a pretty song. It absolutely is. And it's the type of song that I think a lot of people would like to hear as the last song that they ever experience on this planet. I'm sure a lot of people would feel that way about this song. It's got some really nice flow within the chordal progression. You know, from the root down to the to the major six, up to the 2, down to the root again, up to the 4. No, it's not. I'm sorry, not to the root. Down to the 7, then up to the 4, and then down to the root, and then wash, rinse, and repeat. It's got a nice chordal progression. It does. It's very pleasing to the ear. What Bono's doing vocally over those chords with his vocals, it fits. It absolutely fits. Kind of in a pop/gospel style without it being poppy. You know, I know that sounds weird, but it's not so much what he's singing, it's how he's singing it. Notationally, it follows a very typical like pop style from a notation standpoint, but his delivery, how he's singing it, does not sound poppy. It sounds borderline gospel-ish, and it's definitely working. Drums and bass keeping it very simple. Adam and Larry keeping it very relaxed, laid back, but locked in. I like that. No, there's absolutely I'm not finding any fault within the song whatsoever. Everything sounds just fine. Having said that, am I enjoying this? Am I digging on this? No, absolutely not. This is absolutely not my style. It is not my bag. It is not my jam. It is not blowing my skirt up. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I can't wait for this to be over. It's a little bit of a snooze fest for me. I'm not feeling this. So let's get back into this and let's get through this, shall we?
Slow down my beating heart. Slowly love. Slowly love. Slow down my beating heart. Slowly love. Slowly love. Slow down my beating heart. Slowly love. Slowly love.
This is a family business. I'd like to introduce you to the scientist in the family. A man who takes sexual pleasure in the collection of data. Wearing the number 7 shirt this evening, even his mother calls him The Edge. On security, the bodyguard of the band, the man who gave us our first job and keeps us in our first job. On the drums, Larry Mullen Jr. Come on down. The jazz man, the musical conscience of the family, A man whose instrument holds mysterious powers over women folk. The poshest member of U2, Adam Clayton, y'all. And I'm the blind ambition of the band. That's my job.
Are we going into Desire here?
You need to be blind sometimes. Know what I'm saying?
Sounds like they're going into Desire. Interesting. With Larry only, it looks like it's just a single conga up there for Larry to play on. That could be interesting to see. I don't know. I'll have to see how that goes. Maybe down the road. Maybe that'll get requested. I don't know. Not sure. Anyway, let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was U2 with a live performance of a song entitled In a Little While. This was a request from Steve Smith. And this was actually one of Steve's 3 prioritized requests for the month of June for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, Steve. Hope you enjoyed the show. Let's just get this out of the way. I was not a fan of this. I could not wait for this to be over. This song is just, it's not my style, guys. It really isn't. The softer ballady style songs, it's just not my thing. It's very rare when a ballad actually strikes a chord with me. And this did not, unfortunately. I can appreciate what it was. I can appreciate what it did. And looking at the song objectively, they didn't really do anything wrong. It's just personal taste. I'm not a fan. I didn't enjoy this. So, having said that, though, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give the song a 7.5. Yep, 7.5. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. First things first, 7.5. What does that mean? Well, a 7.5 would translate to a really good scale rating because overall, despite the fact that I may not be a fan, I think it's a really good song. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and a B+ letter grade. So there you go, a 7.5, really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. It's a relaxed song. It's a pretty song. Everything about the song made sense. The chord progression made sense. The melodic lines being handled by the vocals all made sense. Bass and drums, what they were doing, what Larry and Adam were doing, it fit the song like a glove. I could see the appeal of a song like this, and it was very well done. I will absolutely give credit where credit's due. It's not a complex song. It's not an impressive song, not by any stretch, but it's solid across the board. I have no complaints from a songwriting standpoint for the song. It wasn't too long. It didn't drag its feet, and try to drag it out. When I saw the length of the video, I'm not going to lie, I got a little nervous. But then when the song ended and there was still over 2 minutes to go, I'm sitting there going, what are they doing? Well, Bono was introducing the band and having some fun with the crowd. So I think they were setting up for what they were going to do next. So that all made sense. It did. I'm not going to lie, folks. Those last 2 minutes, or to me, those last 2 minutes were more entertaining than the first 4. You know what I mean? So, and I know that people are going to be like, well, that's not fair to the song. Guys, it's not about, what's fair. It's what I personally found more entertaining. And personally, I found those last 2 minutes to be the most entertaining part of the whole presentation. I thought that was a lot of fun to watch. Did it have any bearing on the song? No, none whatsoever. Song was over. So, no, but the song on its own, it is a really good song. Like I said, the chord progressions made sense. Melodic lines being sung by Bono made perfect sense. what was happening with the bass and drums fit the song like a glove, setting a good foundation for what was happening with the guitars and vocals. It all made perfect sense. It did. And like I said, I have no gripes about the song other than just personal taste. You know, I know a lot of people, you know, would like to hear this song as the last song they ever hear before they shed their mortal coils. And I can see it. I agree with it to a point, just not from a personal point of view. Not the song I would want to hear. But it is a really good song. And in closing, the fact that they played this song for Joey Ramone on his deathbed, this is the last song he ever heard. I could see that. I could see him appreciate a song like this. So, yeah, I mean, it's a nice thought. It's a nice gesture. Did it have any effect on the score whatsoever? No, it had no effect on the score whatsoever. But I think it's a nice thing to say. I think it's a nice gesture. So, yeah, 7.5. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 7.5, which is a really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Take your pick. I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.